Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Tonight I'm making applewood smoked bacon, smoked tenderloin and broccoli and squash, sauteed squash, and mashed potatoes with brown gravy. So I'm going to go ahead and set my oven, 350. Probably an hour and a half. All right, so I'm gonna take some oil and I'm gonna I'm gonna put some oil over this pork loin to keep it moist and keep the juices in. So pour a little bit over. And that is the bacon that's right there. Scoop that up, put it on top. Spread that around. Put a little bit more oil on there. Get it on the sides. 1 second, guys. Okay, I think the coast is clear. I thought I heard the kids. All right. Set that right there. All right, I'm gonna cover this with oil. And I'm keeping it covered to make sure that the moisture stays in and locked. And that way it's not dry. It's going for an hour and a half on 350. As soon as those start to boil, I'm going to put the salt in the water. And then also, I was going to show you guys the other night. I was supposed to do these. These are what I'm going to be making for. I'm going to be making the hot cocoa bombs. This is the mold that I found at Walmart. I couldn't find the big sphere one, so I just had to go with what they had. And then I have the semi-sweet mini chocolate chips to melt to put in there. So, and then I have my hot cocoa over here. Broccoli right here. Actually, I'll put this over here. No, I'll stick it over here. I'm going to cut my potatoes down. Just start cutting. So like I said, I'm doing an apple smoked bacon seasoned tenderloin and mashed potatoes with brown gravy and broccoli and sauteed squash. Go ahead and salt that water to keep the starch down and keep the potatoes from sticking together. Dump them like that. I have one more. I've been trying to cut out so many carbs at night, for dinner, because we go through so many. I've been seeing that we eat a lot of carbs. We've been eating a lot of carbs lately, so I'm trying to cut back the servings of carbs during dinner. It's better if you have more carbs during the day because you burn them off by, just everyday walking and, doing all your stuff that you have to do. So I'm going to let that come back up to a boil, and then I'm trying to heat down. All right, so that water's going to start boiling soon. Hello, Kimmy. How are you? Thank you for coming in. All right, now this is boiling, so I'm going to start putting the broccoli in. I'm not going to dump it because I might end up spilling it on the floor if I try to dump it that high from the stack being too high. There we go. We'll see. I dropped some, but at least it was on the stove and not the floor. It's right in a spot. There we go. I got it. Okay. All right. I'm doing well. Thank you, Kimmy. Hi, Big Tim. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Tonight I'm making an applewood bacon, smoked tenderloin, and mashed potatoes with brown gravy, and broccoli and sauteed yellow squash. So I have my squash here. Let me go ahead and get my 1 second. Put my butter in the bottom of the pan for the squash first. I'm just going to use one of those. That's it. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's set these over here. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I will. I'll save you some. Yeah, so I've been having to use regular dinner plates to cut things up, and I'm sorry for the noise, but it's all I have because my cutting board that I had broke. I used it so much that I finally broke it. And I never knew you could do that with a wooden cutting board, but I guess you can after all the wear and tear on it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah, I've got the actual tenderloin in the oven now. It's going to go for an hour and a half on 350, and then I rubbed some extra virgin olive oil on the whole thing, and then covered it with foil to keep the moisture in, and then that way it'll be nice and tender as well when it comes out. And I wish I had cheese to melt on top of the broccoli, but I don't. Hey, Wanston, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I was just telling everybody that tonight I'm making an applewood smoked bacon tenderloin. It's in the oven for an hour and a half, and then I have I have my potatoes boiling for mashed potatoes and brown gravy, and then I just turned on the burner for the for some yellow squash to saute. So what is everyone having for dinner tonight? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Wanston. Let that go for a minute. And I was just telling everybody too, I am also doing these hot cocoa bombs, and it's just, and then I have the molds, the candy molds that I found at Walmart. I couldn't find the big ones, like the big round ones, but I'm going to use the little ones instead, and you melt the chocolate down, and then I'm going to fill the molds, and then I'm going to fill it with hot cocoa. Barbecue ribs, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Oh, yum. I haven't had barbecue ribs in so long. Stir this around a little bit. So I went to Walmart today and got a little bit of last minute shopping done. Just a couple little extra things for the kids. And then I went and had some photos developed off my phone because they needed to come off my phone. They've been on there forever. And so I thought it would be nice to have some extra pictures, that we could hang. So, and, it says 1 hour photo at Walmart, but it really took like probably 10 minutes. So that was great. And I'm just going to use the packet gravy. Yeah, I'm just going to be using these, the little packet brown gravy. We stock up on these because you can use brown gravy on just about anything. So we usually have these on hand in stock all the time. And it's really simple and easy. It's just 1 cup of water, and then you mix the gravy in, and then you stick it in the microwave, and but I might have to use the pan tonight because I actually probably won't be able to use the microwave. It's been acting weird. Thank you, Monson. Oh, so I grabbed this from Walmart yesterday also, and it's a 30 pack of the Swiss Miss. And usually, you can get like the 8 to 10 pack or even 12 pack for like around $4, between $2 and $4, depending on what state you live in. But this was a 30 pack for $5 for their, Walmart had their, holiday specials going on right now. So I got 30 of these for $5. I thought that was a steal. And that's what I'm going to be using to fill up the chocolate molds with. And so it's a really cool recipe for hot cocoa. I probably started the potatoes too early, but that's okay. I can just reheat them up later. Washington, what are you having for dinner tonight? What are you guys having tonight? So this is the bowl that I'm going to put the potatoes in when I go to mix them, because I use my mixer to mix them. Let me tell you, that mixer has been amazing. I've had that thing for a long time, like 7 or 8 years, and I think I got it then at Dollar General for $10. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something too. The other night I made chocolate chip cookies, but then I also made chocolate chip scones. So all I had to do is just make the glaze to go on top, the sugar glaze. So I'm going to show this to you. So these are the scones that I made. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. I'll take it out. These are the chocolate chip scones that I made the other day. And then I've had them in the freezer because we're going to have a brunch on Christmas Day. And so I just have to melt the glaze to go on top. Who is ready for Christmas? Potatoes might be ready. I think so. Yep. They're falling off the fork. So let me just drain real quick. So I had an old friend of mine who showed me how her and her family made mashed potatoes, and she called it Alabama style. So she was telling me how to do it, and apparently she said that it was a big a big thing in Alabama where they put mayonnaise and butter in their mashed potatoes. And I'm not sure if it is a Alabama thing. I just know that it's really good, and I've never made mashed potatoes like that ever again. Besides that way, ever again. So, mayonnaise here. 2 scoops of that because it's a smaller batch. And then 1 big spoonful of butter. And then I'm going to mix that. I'm going to put some salt and pepper in there too. Get that. I need to get some more pepper. All right, let me get my mixer real quick. Try not to let that hit. Okay. Mix that real quick. It's starting to brown up. Yum. We like our sauteed squash and zucchini and stuff with like almost caramelized like onions. It's so good. And I just put a scoop of butter on the bottom of the pan to saute it. All right. So this is gonna be loud for a minute. All right, those are mashed and done. bit more. That's done. Yeah. It's just a little bit brown. The edges on some of them. That's how we like it. Turn that off. Hey Shelby, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey Chit Chat, thank you for coming in. Hey Teller Maid, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey Jojo, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Tonight I'm making applewood smoked bacon seasoned tenderloin, pork tenderloin, and then broccoli, and then I just made my mashed potatoes, and then I'm going to use a brown gravy mix packet, and then I've got my I just turned this off. I've got my sauteed squash in the pan with butter, and the tenderloin has a long way to go, so I might finish these sides up and then set them to the side, and then I'll start doing the mashed potatoes now. And this was just 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise and 1 serving, like a serving spoon of butter, and then I just whisked it with my mixer and salt and pepper. All right. Let me take that off the burner real quick. I'm going to turn this off, drain that. And then I'll just put the broccoli back in there. So I'm gonna put some butter in here. Oh, butter. All right. I'm gonna mix it around just to kind of give it flavor, but you know. And then I'm gonna set it to the side, and then I'll start showing you guys how I do this chocolate bombs. Now, this is the first time I've done this chocolate bomb, so let everything cool off first before I start doing anything with chocolate, because it will melt it quicker than I would like to. So here. Side. It's getting hot in here now. Let that cool off for a minute. Oh, yep, see, they just turned it off. I mean, I could, I guess, leave it on, because that way it'll give me it'll help me melt the chocolate better. Let me do that. So I'll just do that so I can just turn this on low to get the chocolate melted a little bit. Christmas bowl. Woo, I'm excited for Christmas. So I'm gonna pour whole bag because I need to be able to fill those molds all the way. And I've got like 4 more bags in the pantry, so if I need more, I can just grab a bag. They were really cheap at Walmart though. The other day they were $1.79 a bag. Yes, I am super, super, super excited about this. I do want to leave the towel out because I don't want to spill. Another spoon. It's starting to melt already, and then once I fill them, I will put I'll put them in the mold, or once I fill the molds, I'll put them in the fridge for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll take them out. And then I'll show you what happens to them. And you can freeze these as well. So then when you want to take them out, you just let them thaw a little bit. Wait till the condensation comes off of them. And this was so much cheaper than buying the candy molds. So chit chat, if you're still in here, the other night, I made the chocolate chip cookies, but I also made, let me go get those. I also made chocolate chip scones because we're having brunch on Christmas Day. So I made some chocolate chip scones. So I just have to, do the glaze. And then I'm going to be making, let's see, I'm going to be making a French toast casserole and a frittata. And then, of course, we'll have the scones. We're going to have bagels and cream cheese. And then we'll have our dinner later, or we could just snack all day. So what else is everyone else having for dinner tonight? It's slowly melting. But you don't want it to burn, so it's a good thing. Is anyone going to have a big Christmas dinner, or what are you guys going to do for Christmas? So I started watching. I started watching when I went to bed last night. That movie with Jennifer Garner. Peppermint, that a really good friend told me about. Oh my goodness. I fell asleep during 3/4 of a way because I was just really tired. But what I did see of it, I have to pick back up on it tonight. But what I did see of it, it was just it was really, really good. I might have the chocolate bond, the hot cocoa bonds done before dinner, before the pork loin's out. Maybe not. Chocolate is melting really slow. Hey, Sergeant Life, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Right now, I am melting chocolate for, they're called hot cocoa bombs. So I'm going to take the melted chocolate and I'm going to fill the molds. And then make hot cocoa. It's taking a long time to melt this chocolate. Maybe I put too much in the bowl to melt all at once. Yes, I was like, oh, I'm so glad they told me about that movie. I was like, oh my goodness, it's so good. And she was not holding back either, at all. They just did her so wrong. It's getting there. It just takes longer on the stove, but like I said before, I don't want to take the chance of like doing in the microwave, the 30 seconds or 45 seconds or 15 seconds, and then and then you do it one increment too long, and then it's burned. But yeah, I thought the price on the because you can melt any chocolate, you can melt, especially I wouldn't say the microwave, but over simmering hot water, in a bowl, chocolate's gonna melt. So you can pretty much melt any chocolate. You could go get a candy bar and melt it in this. This is just a cheaper way to save money. It's coming along. My hand's getting tired though. We're having mac and cheese, dressing, mustard greens, potatoes, and salad, giblet gravy, ham, prime rib, and sweet potato pies. Ooh, yum, on Christmas? Yum. That sounds delicious. Hey, Positive, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I think we are having, Sergeant Life is talking to everybody. I think we are having tacos, even though it's not Tuesday. Ooh, yum. That's okay. Tacos are good any day. So I'm really excited to try this recipe, for these hot cocoa bombs. I've never done it before, so I'm excited. And the pack that I got was a really good deal. Like this pack, I looked for the regular sleeves, the regular packs of the Swiss Miss, the hot cocoa packets, because usually you can get like, I think, 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 for like anywhere between $2 and $5, depending where you live, what state you live in. But I was able to pick up a 30 pack for $5 at Walmart the other day. So I thought that was a steal for hot cocoa. Now it's melting. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Oh, and then I gotta use a paintbrush too. Okay. I'll be using this paintbrush to make it thinner on the edges. I don't want it to be too clumpy or too thick of a shell. Oh my gosh, because I'm so excited for this. I always get excited when I try new recipes. Chit chat, what are you having for dinner? All right, now I'm going to take this off and I'm going to start filling these. I need to scoop some of that out. Put it in here. Yeah, scoop some of that out and put it in here. Because like I said, I don't want them too thick because I'm going to be using the paintbrush to go around in here and make a thin shell. And I wish I had more than one, but that's okay. That's all I could find yesterday. All right, so I'm going to stir this. I'm going to put it around. And then they've got these pretty out designs on the outside, on the inside of them. So when you pull them out, they'll have these really cool designs on them. Just go ahead and do that again. I'm going to I'm going to stick that chocolate back on the stove. Okay, let's see. I'm hoping this worked well. I just feel like I'm in an art class or something. All right. Let's see how this works out. Has anyone ever tried this before with the chocolate molds? All right, I'm gonna stick these in the fridge for 3 to 5 minutes. And then I'll have to do it again for the other side. Maybe. Let's see. Sergeant Life says, at the positive pusher, I just checked out your best hot chocolate video. Oh man, it looks amazing. Oh wow, I'll have to check that out. Pork chops, green beans, and cornbread. Yum, chit chat. You may add something else. You sound a lot like me. I always add a little bit something else to it. Cornbread sounds good. It does sound good. Yes. I may do these, do more than that. And that way I can stick them in the freezer. Wash my hands. I'm just keeping this on here so it won't get dry and, you know, it won't dry up. Hot cocoa ready. And could you guys believe it? I couldn't find any marshmallows at Walmart at all the other day. So that's why I got the marshmallow kind of the Swiss Miss, of the hot cocoa, because, you know, they already had the marshmallows in there. But man, if they had the tiny marshmallows, I would have used them, but they didn't have any. They were like all out. I guess because of, you know, being around the holidays and stuff. I'm gonna open that. We're gonna see how this is gonna work. Let's see, it's been like 2 minutes. Just want to keep stirring it so it doesn't harden up. Sergeant Life says, or Tellermaid says, hello, Sergeant Life. Sergeant Life says to, hey, at Tellermaid, watched one of yours now. I'm hungry. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Did you see her chili turkey dog one? Oh, my gosh. I was like, my mouth was watering. I was like, That looked amazing. Let me check on this. Oh, actually, I missed one, so I'm gonna have to spread this around. Let's see how it does. There we go. I'm excited, guys. Oh, Tellermaid says she's at your house now, Sergeant Life. Did anyone do any new recipes this year for the holidays? I think it's more 5 minutes than 3 minutes. That has 30 more minutes. So has anyone else seen any really good movies lately? Or watched Christmas movies? Now let me check it. I think I'm going to let it go a little bit longer. They just don't look quite done yet. See, if I had the bigger ones, the bigger molds, then it would have been better. Sergeant Life is saying thank you to Tellermaid. just had to wash my hands. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Let me find the mouse. Where is it? I can't find it. There we go. I'll be right back. Okay, so these are done. And I'm going to just pop them out very carefully. And hopefully I won't break them. Yeah, they're breaking. Some of them are. It'll be all right. Can fix it with a little bit more chocolate. Oh, maybe they weren't done. I don't know, guys. I think the bigger ones were supposed to work better. The little ones aren't working. Well, lesson learned on that one, huh? Yep, they're all breaking. Oh, well. Yeah, you're supposed to put the chocolate in this inside of it and then put the other mold on top of it. Let me see if I can get one without breaking it. I doubt it, though. It's very, yeah. See, it's just crumbling. Oh, well. Lesson learned. Maybe I should have left it in there a little bit longer, but I'm not going to put you guys through that again. So, that was a fail, but that's okay. Could just make hot cocoa and then, put the pieces of chocolate in it. All right. So, yeah, that's done. We're not doing those tonight. I'll probably try them later tonight and see if I can get it the way I need to get it. But let me go ahead and take this out. I think it's done. I'm just going to check it. Where is my meat thermometer? Let me see here. Just looking for my meat thermometer, guys. There it is. Behind all the stuff where I couldn't see it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again tonight, and then if I do end up getting it, if I do end up, maybe I just didn't, maybe I took it out too early. Maybe if I do it or let it sit for a little bit longer, then it'll set right. Let's check this, see if it's done. Yep, that's done. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this back up and let this sit before I cut it. So then we've got our broccoli. Oops. I'm gonna move this over a little bit so I can put the potatoes there. And then we've got our potatoes, our mashed potatoes. And then I have my sauteed squash all done, ready. All right, and dinner is done. I'm gonna make their plates. Well, no, I'm not, because I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. So I'm sorry if I, that the hot cocoa bombs didn't work out, but you know what? I can always try again. And like I said, I'm going to try again later tonight and see if that'll work. I think because of the fact that the mold is so small also, that it's not coming out the way I need it to. You know what I mean? But I probably didn't wait long enough for the chocolate to dry because I was so excited. So I probably was very premature about taking it out of the fridge. But that's okay. I think I might try the freezer instead. Do that, put it in the freezer for 3 to 5 minutes and see how that works out. Because I'm going to be freezing these anyway. Spinach and potatoes. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. All right, I'm gonna move this. Make sure that's not hot still or warm. I don't want the bowl to melt. All right, now I'm gonna cut this. I waited a couple minutes, so that's good. No, that's not it. Where are all my knives? Maybe in the dishwasher. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see. All right, so see it's got the bacon on top. Let me push this down a little bit more and see if you guys can see it. There we go. You guys see that? And I might turn it this way because I am not cut it like that. Hold on. Oh. All right. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try that again tonight. Probably when everybody's in bed and, stuff like that. So, and then I can do a video on it instead. Or just, I can write the instructions down. I'll do like a quick video and then, oh yeah, that's done. That's good. So yeah, that and the extra virgin olive oil really helped. really helps make this tender. So it's very, very tender right now. So that's good. Get this all cut up and then plated. Probably gonna cut that little bit because my husband's not home from work yet. So, all right, I'm gonna make the kids' plates. Give me just 1 second, guys. Okay, I thought they were coming in here. I was like, no. All right. Actually, I will go ahead and split this piece between the other two little ones because they don't eat a lot of meat. They're not our little ones. They're not very big meat eaters. So now myself and my husband and my oldest daughter, we are very big meat eaters. We love it. So I'm gonna give my daughter 3 because she loves meat, and she's not a big carb. I mean, she likes carbs, but she likes the meat. But she will have more potatoes than anybody because she doesn't gain a pound. So give her some broccoli. And up until just a couple of months ago, my oldest daughter did not like squash. And I was like, how do you know you don't like it? You've never had it before. And so she tried it and she ate it and she loves it now. So now I'll give her some squash. And then I'll put gravy on later. There you go. That is dinner for tonight. Scissors, actually. I'm going to cut their, like I said, I'm going to cut their thing, and they're going to split it because they are not big meat eaters. I don't know, they might like this one though. If you ever want to cut a kid's food up, it's so much easier with kitchen scissors and faster. And then you just throw them in the dishwasher when you're done, or just wash them with, soap and water. They might like this one. They're not big potato fans either. So that's okay. More for us. And my youngest daughter, she loves her greens. She loves all kinds of greens except for avocado. All right. Okay, Taylor May, thank you. All right. My little one, he might not even eat this, so here's to hoping that he does. Oops. It always looks like more to me when I cut it his in teeny tiny pieces because he's not quite 4 yet, so I always try to cut it in teeny tiny pieces for him. All right. I'm going to give him one piece of broccoli because he is not a big veggie person or fruit person. It's just the way he is. You know, they're all picky like that. So let's see if he'll eat that. I doubt it, but he won't eat the potatoes. Maybe I'll give him a little scoop. But you know, it's weird. Like 3-year-olds can eat off of toddlers. You know, little kids, they can survive off of a cracker and a glass of water all day long if you let them, because they're so busy. It's so funny. I'm like, aren't you hungry? And they just like, they do not want to eat. Same thing, like, you know, when they go back and forth, take a bite, leave, take a bite, leave. All right, his stuff is done. I'm just trying to introduce new foods to him because he's so picky. I'm going to get my plate. I'm just going to have one piece of meat. I think I'm going to skip the gravy tonight because I'm starving. So I'm just not going to worry about it. I was going to, but maybe we'll just do that for next week for Christmas with our mashed potatoes, because we at least have mashed potatoes once a week. So okay. And I'll wait for my husband to get home, and then I'll make his plate. All right, let me wash my hands real quick. All right, let me go give the kids their food, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am going to have to go. The kids are ready to eat, and they're having a little bit of a meltdown like they do every night. So I will see you guys later, and I love you all, and thank you all so much for coming in. All right, bye.